guys, it is Shalom Pop Culture. If you're new to my channel, my name is Shalom. I do videos on pop culture stuff, artists, new music releases. I also review music. I love that stuff. If you like how that sounds, press that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you're notified. I have new videos coming every Tuesday, every Saturday, so stay tuned. And for the people who are returning, hello, how are you? It is me. You know the drill, guys. Okay, you know the drill. This video is a little bit more different than my probably usual just like normal videos, and I wanted to look into like plastic surgery, like the BBL stuff, mainly like just constantly reconstructing your face. That's why I called this video like when reconstruction goes wrong, because it's all fun and games when you're getting surgery and you look great, but when it goes wrong, that's when it's just a deal breaker. And I sort of thought about this when I posted a short, and in the comments, because I was getting a lot of comments, people saying, oh well, Scissor can do whatever she likes, Scissor is a grown woman and she doesn't owe you anything, and which is like, okay, fair enough, she can do what she wants, her money. Plastic surgery and face surgery is such a tricky thing because you have so many celebrities who have clearly just gotten a reconstruction. I don't know what it is, guys, but I have a gift, all right? I have a gift of telling when people have had plastic surgery or BBLs and stuff. I can tell from like 2 miles away. Like, you can't fool me. Ever since I was like 9-10 years old and Kylie Jenner started getting that lip and cheek filler, I could tell. I was like, I can see from 2 miles away, you cannot fool me, baby. That is not natural, baby. You cannot fool me. Ever since I was 9-10, since the whole Kylie Jenner lip filler thing, I've just had a natural gift. I can always tell when someone had surgery. I can just tell. Basically, in the short is, I just to sum it all up, I basically said, has Scissor gotten more surgery? Because it looks like she has. It looks like she's gotten a little bit more filler in her cheek. I don't really know what is going on like near the eyes and stuff. And like, I was just asking a basic question, and everyone had their panties in the twist. And what I had to say was, these comments just show how used people are to seeing cosmetic surgery on social media. People are like, who cares? What's the problem? She can do what she likes. And then I continue to say, guys, it's all fun and games till you get carried away with plastic surgery and overdo it. I don't want sisters to end up like Cardi B or Lil Kim, where they've gotten so much face and body surgery that they're unrecognizable and botched. If Scissor carries on, she might get there, and I hate to say that. I can't see Scissor's eyes and her cheeks look hard. Maybe it's the filler or whatever they put in their face. I don't know. I can't describe it. Scissor has spoken about her insecurities, how she has gotten dirty by so many guys. So it makes sense. Like, if you listen to any Scissor song, especially SOS, like, she talks about that very openly. So it makes sense why she constantly reconstructs her face to get her body done, because she's probably deeply insecure, which I will get onto. And then I said at the bottom, this is why you need real friends and not yes people like everyone in the comments. That's the thing. I kind of think like, because you just don't wake up being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna reconstruct my entire face, my entire body. Like, you don't just wake up like that. Like, come on, guys. Let's not act like we just wake up wanting that. Like, everyone has insecurities, but I've never woken up being like, so then I want to get a BBL, a rhinoplasty, some filler, some implants, and maybe just like, give me the fox eye lift look. Like, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that we live in a society where if you don't have a certain look, you won't get jobs booked. Like, for example, if you're a model, if you don't look a certain way, if you don't have that Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner look, you're not going to get booked, baby, or you're not going to reach the standard that they've reached. And obviously, Bella Hadid has kind of touched on it a bit in her interview with Vogue. I did speak about this in my Madison Beer video, so I don't want to relay it, but she did admit to getting her nose job when she was 13, 14. She felt pressure to do so she could make it in industry. So she kind of touched on that. So I think what Bella Hadid was thinking, the way that she looked prior to all of her surgeries, she wouldn't have been booked and busy like the way she looked before, which she was kind of right. The way that Bella Hadid looked before all of her surgery, she wasn't like, we knew who she was because of her parents and her wealth, but we didn't know her from modeling and all her modeling gigs. But as soon as she got that new nose, as soon as she got that that body and her face and the cheeks stuff and whatever, you know, she was booked and busy. She was the new thing. Everyone was talking about Bella Hadid. She was getting this opportunity, this and that. So it makes kind of sense why a lot of people in the industry, especially in modeling, which a lot of people don't talk about, are very pressured. I tried to touch on people in music, but I just thought of Kendall. Because I remember, okay guys, don't clown me, yeah? Okay, it's kind of a secret, don't clown me. But I used to be obsessed with keeping up with Kardashians. Like, don't clown me, okay? Don't clown me. We all had that phase, okay? I was obsessed with keeping up with Kardashians. It was my guilty pleasure when I was like 10, 12, I was like 13 or so. It was my guilty pleasure, okay? I was like 12, 13, okay? Don't mock me. Kendall just had a problem. Like, she was, I don't know if it's because she was jealous, or because at that time, Kylie, because of the way she looked, Kylie had become sort of like this Instagram sensation with her business. And like, Kylie, this is like King Kylie era, guys. So this is like 2015, 2016 time. And Kendall was like making, well, not she wasn't making fun, but she called Kylie like a Bratz doll, and she was just giving her like a bit of a dirty look, only for Kendall Jenner just a couple years later to start getting lip filler, to start getting some filler in her cheeks, something in her cheeks somewhere, I don't know, she's looking a bit older, start getting some brow lifts as well, and then something, I don't know what she did to her body, but her visage is like higher than the normal visage where it should be. So I don't know what she did to her body. I just found that quite funny, and I just think the reason why I sort of wanted to do a deep dive and do this vid is because I think a lot of people think it's very surface level, but it isn't. I genuinely think there's something wrong. Like, people genuinely have a mental health issue. The people who are reconstructing their faces and their bodies, so like Kylie Jenner, Ariana Grande, even though she has stopped and taken it out, she did say in her Vogue video, you know, she might carry on, who knows. So the people like Ariana Grande, the Kylie Jenners, the Scissors, the Cardi B's, it's genuinely a mental illness. Like, there's something wrong, and some people might disagree with me, but a lot of the people who I've just named, they've gotten plastic surgery because of what someone else has said, or because of, in my opinion, of someone else's actions. Like, you look at Cardi B, she started off with like relatively like innocent surgery. It was her teeth to get them straightened, right? Because she had like sort of wonky teeth. So I was just like, what, you know, what's the harm in that? It's just your teeth, you know. It's either that or basically, I don't know, get braces or Invisalign. And a lot of people don't want to get braces or Invisalign. And I was like, okay, if you've got the money to do it, do it. And she was very open about it. So who cares? But then I sort of think where it went downhill is when she started to date Offset, and it just sort of went downhill because, as we know, with the marital issues that Cardi B chooses to make public every other week and every year, you know, Offset has cheated on Cardi B with a lot of women. If she gets these plastic surgeries, this lip filler, these new reconstruction faces and whatever, because she has a new face card every 6 to 8 months, if not every year. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not trying to joke or anything, but Cardi B, I think there's genuinely something wrong, because you can't have a new face every year and reassure me that everything is fine in your mind. Like, no, 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 you're not. And you know, Offset has sort of went out of his way to like Nicki Minaj's pictures. He's went out of his way to like a lot of women's pictures, and he's allegedly he's sort of had an eye for Sweetie, he's had an eye for Megan Thee Stallion. And then over the couple of years of Cardi B's career, we've seen her sort of kind of try to morph into Nicki Minaj. Like, it's kind of scary, to be honest. It kind of literally is scary. Like, it's seriously scary out here. Like, bro, what? A lot of people might laugh and say it's funny, but that's why I genuinely think it's an illness, and these people genuinely need like serious help, like, all jokes aside, because this is not normal. And as a society, we've made it normal, but it is not normal to be doing this, to be reconstructing your face like scissor. And it's kind of scary how people can just literally reconstruct and just change their face. It's, to me, it's scary, but because as a society we just made it normal. And a lot of people were making use of corona wona and sort of taking use of the time that we had, because we weren't in school, we weren't at uni, we weren't at you know, we weren't going out to see friends and stuff. So people were getting a lot of their surgery in corona wona and then recovering in that time, and you know, coming out of corona wona with a glow up, whatever, glow up. That's why I'm just like, guys, what, like, why lie about plastic surgery? Like, just say it, because I can tell from a mile away. When I see people with like who have had glow ups or who are in the gym, I normally can tell. Like, I can see your bum is not jiggling, girl. Like, I can see it. Like, don't lie to me. No, celebrities and influencers don't owe us anything because it's their money, it's their body. But I feel like once you start lying and you start denying the fact that you have gotten all this plastic surgery to look like a literal doll, that's where the problem is. And that's what I don't like. And that's what really, like, people wonder why everyone's so insecure nowadays, because you have, it's sort of like a cycle, because you have someone is insecure, they go and get a BBL, they go and get their face redone, and then when they're asked about in public, they say no, and then some random girl or guy might see it or something and be like, oh, like I'm not good enough, like I'm so ugly, whatever. And then they feel bad and they feel pressured and they feel like they have to look like this or look like this constantly. Sorry, this video is very discombobulated. I'm just literally just speaking from my mind and just, yeah. Guys, I know the BBLs and the face constructions and the face implants and stuff, it might look cute now, but a lot of these people who are getting these surgeries done, they're in their early 20s, if not like early 30s. Like Ariana Grande is what, like 30, 31? But what I'm trying to say is a lot of these women are getting it done in like their early years where they're like still, what's the word? They're still developing, or like they're still growing. Like Bella Hadid getting a nose job at like 12 or 13. Like you're still developing, you're still growing as a woman. You're not even fully developed depending on when she hit puberty and all of that. Like you're 12, you're 13. What are you doing, babe? And a lot of people don't even know that a lot of the surgery you have to upkeep. You have to go every couple of months. Like a lot of the filler and the cheek stuff, you have to keep going in. I remember watching, I think, was it Black China? It was on her reality show, I remember, with her mum. She did like a couple years ago. And one of the scenes was her going in to get filler, and she was like, you know, like I have to go get it because if I want to look good and stuff, and I have to like maintain it. And that's when I was like, what? I was like, you have to like keep going. I was bamboozled. I was like, what? I was like, Black China, what are you talking about? You have to keep going, keep getting it done. And it makes you look old, bro. Like, brother, brother, what's that? It makes you literally look old. All these surgeries make you look old. I like Ariana Grande. I've been a fan since I was like 9, 10 years old. But I feel like once you get all the filler and like the Botox and stuff done, and then once you take it out after a significant amount of time, you will look slightly older. Because you've just had this random substance sitting in your face for years and years, and you keep getting it done every couple months for years and years and years. And then once you take it all out, then like, I don't know how to describe it, but your skin sort of just looks a little less plump in a way. So it just makes you appear older. And I think that's the issue Ariana Grande has sort of now. But yeah, it just makes you look so old. Honestly, I can name like 10 celebrities who look older than they actually are just because of surgery and plastic surgery. Honestly, I don't know. But as I was saying before, off tangent, honestly, I think a lot of these plastic surgeries, they are rooted off of insecurities. And SZA has gone on to say in like a lot of her songs how she feels insecure, how she's gotten done dirty by other guys. So I think obviously she feels like she needs to look a certain way, but in my opinion, it's not the case. And she even had a song, oh, I forgot the song, Special. She had a song called Special, and she goes through like all of her insecurities, and she's like, I wish I had beauty marks, and I wish I had this, and I wish I was thin and thick, and Pilates, you know. I kind of, it's not even funny, something to laugh about. I kind of feel really sad for these people, really, because it's like, once you get to about 40, 50 years old, how is your face going to be looking? Because that's the thing, once you start when you're young, it all starts off with just a bit of filler, a bit of a nose job, but then you just get so addicted to it and you just think, oh, I just want to tweak this, or I just want to change this, that you just go overboard and you get literally addicted. For example, I just want to say Cardi B, because I'm not trying to pick on Cardi B, guys. A lot of people in my comments are like, oh, like you and Cardi B, like, oh, you're so da-da-da-da. I know, guys, I love to crack a joke about Cardi B, but I'm not cracking a joke at her in this video. It's not the time or the point. I'm just picking her as a good case study because she is the perfect case study for this video. Yeah, what I was trying to say was I think Cardi definitely has some type of mental thing, or like some body dysmorphia issues, because like there's no way you can constantly just rework yourself like that and you don't have any problems. But I genuinely think she definitely has some like deep rooted insecurities and some deep like body dysmorphia. Same for SZA. SZA has some genuine like body dysmorphic issues. A lot of the people I've named have obviously they've got something wrong. And I keep saying this, it's not just surface level. We need to actually, instead of just being like, oh, they can do what they want, let's actually deep dive and actually see, why are they doing this to themselves? Why are they putting themselves through all this pain, recovery time, just to look like this or to look like a certain way? Like, why, as a society, why don't we actually question it? And why don't we actually like actually deep dive, go into these things? Like, these things shouldn't be just brushed under the rug and just be accepted normally in society like they are now. Like, if I said to someone I'm going to go get a rhinoplasty, they'll be like, okay, no one will question it. And I think that is sort of the problem. But Yeah, I could honestly speak forever about this, but to save time, and I don't think you guys really want to hear me talk for this long. But hopefully you like this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Also comment some new video ideas, and comment also what you think about what I said. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's talk about it in the comments. And that is Shalom Pop Culture out. See you on Saturday.